What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and today we're going to be going over Ethereum Classic. So these are the trend lines that I set Ethereum Classic for May 12th. So yeah, I made a video on Ethereum Classic on May 12th, and this is kind of the range where I was predicting Ethereum Classic to go. It was already like around this range at that previous time, and then I kind of predicted that it would end up in this area, which it kind of did. It just now ended up in the same area, still around this trend line. So a lot of people have been talking about Ethereum Classic lately. Even when you look it up online, even in Google Trends, if you go over to Google Trends and you type in Ethereum Classic, even if you type in Dogecoin, Ethereum Classic will still come in trending at some point in time. So this is definitely something big with Ethereum Classic that is like trending all over, maybe for the past for YouTube search here. Yeah, there it is. Ethereum Classic, they're trending for the past 4 hours. Even when you look up for Dogecoin, and even if you look up Ethereum Classic, just normal Ethereum Classic, is still trending a little bit, but not as much when you look at it from the web search. You get way more when you look at it from the web search than the YouTube search. But the point is that Ethereum Classic is being looked up a lot. 100%, 170% increase within the last hour. So Ethereum Classic is definitely on people's minds, and we have a lot to talk about here with Ethereum Classic. So first will be our current price target for Ethereum Classic, and honestly I would say back up here around 150, 160. That's a good short-term price target. But as for right now, for the short term, we're definitely gonna continue to rise here, or we could continue to lower down to this point of $90 before we actually decide to jump and have a huge surge. But another reason, let's go over here before we look at anything else with Ethereum Classic. So right now with Ethereum Classic, we have a market cap of 12.7 billion, right? But in the last 24 hours, 11.4 billion of that was traded. So almost all of the Ethereum Classic is being traded within that 24-hour period. Only 1 billion is not being traded. So that is huge right there. That means Ethereum Classic is being bought and sold like over and over and over again. And as you can see, the circulating supply only 127 million, and the max supply for Ethereum Classic is 210 million. So that is kind of crazy right there. Ethereum Classic is almost capped out right now. So it's definitely crazy that all this Ethereum Classic is being traded in such a short period of time. 24 hours, all that Ethereum Classic being traded. That's crazy right there. So yeah, we're definitely seeing Ethereum Classic doing some crazy things right here. We came all the way down here to 80 cents, testing 79, and then we came all the way back up here to 112, and now we're back at $100. So yeah, Ethereum Classic is on everyone's mind right now. And honestly, I do believe we're going into an uptrend down here. This is going to be our new uptrend. We're gonna actually break out the this long looking trend line, and we're gonna actually break out right up through here. So that is my prediction here with Ethereum Classic, is that we're just gonna keep climbing. So let's go over this article with Ethereum Classic, right? It says Ethereum Classic price prediction offers new opportunity to gain 50%. So we have an opportunity to gain 50%. That's what this article is saying. So let's read why they say this. They say the Ethereum Classic assembles an inverse head and shoulder pattern on the intraday charts. Daily Relative Strength Index (RSI) is no longer overbought, and search for yield will continue to include Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic price has been quietly designing an inverse head and shoulders pattern on the 4-hour chart that projects a rally beyond the May 6th high at $158.76. Ethereum Classic is close to completing the pattern, so investors need to capitalize on the opportunity. So they're saying the 4-hour chart here. So let's go back here and look at our 4-hour chart. So they're saying it's building the head and shoulders 4-hour chart. So that is actually true here. You can tell it's going just like that. So this is actually going to happen. Ethereum Classic is going to continue to rise, and we have more proof. We read over here, we see that it says Ethereum Classic price anticipates Ethereum's move to 2.0. And then we go over here to this other article. It says Ethereum 2.0 roadmap timeline and implications. So they're really telling you where Ethereum Classic is going, or not Ethereum Classic, but where Ethereum overall is going. And Ethereum Classic overall is going to follow Ethereum 2.0. And Ethereum 2.0 is pretty much Ethereum, but they're spreading it out over a couple years, developing it and upgrading it and turning it into 2.0. So what to expect from Ethereum 2.0, formally launched on December 1st, 2021. It's a multi-prolonged year initiative to upgrade Ethereum, one of the world's largest cryptocurrencies. The guide explains what Ethereum 2.0 wants to accomplish. The goals of 2.0 Ethereum. Like most blockchains, Ethereum suffers from what's called the scalability dilemma. This refers to the trade-off between security, scalability, and decentralization. The theoretical ideal is a blockchain that's perfectly secure in all circumstances, infinitely fast and sustainable, and completely decentralized. But in practice, it is tended to be a balancing act. Many blockchains, for example, have squeezed out more speed at the cost of security and decentralization. Ethereum, however, was built on a framework that emphasized decentralization and security, with speed and scalability intended to come along in later years as new research allows. Now research has come far enough to make it possible. Using and making Ethereum 2.0 is the implementation of a series of upgrades predominantly intended to help scale Ethereum while adding some improvements to security and decentralization in the process. So they're really upgrading Ethereum 2.0 on a huge scale here. Over here it says these upgrades come in three main phases: the beacon chain, which was launched in December 1st, 2020, and then the sharding expected in 2021, and docking expected in 2022. So this is kind of the timeline of Ethereum 2.0 and where it's going to go. So Ethereum Classic will continue to rise, and it will continue to, follow Ethereum 2.0. And Ethereum 2.0 is going to continue to upgrade until 2022. So this shows that we have long-term growth that we can sustain here with Ethereum 2.0 and with Ethereum Classic. So this kind of shows that we are going to go on a positive move here, and it kind of explains what the Ethereum beacon chain is, and then all this other stuff over here with the docking and the effects of Ethereum. But yeah, this kind of goes over all of what we are doing here with Ethereum Classic, and says the Ethereum beacon chain. The Ethereum beacon chain brings proof of stake to the Ethereum network. It's essentially a separate proof of stake network inside the old Ethereum blockchain. It started in early November 2020 with a deposit contract in which people could lock either while running beacon chain nodes. The deposited Ether will remain locked off on their own separate subnetwork until being merged with the main Ethereum chain a couple of years down the line. It went live on December 1st after accumulating enough deposits to kick off. So yeah, this is just what Ethereum 2.0 is doing, and kind of the direction we're going with Ethereum 2.0. But Ethereum Classic overall is going to follow that growth. And even if we look at the Ethereum chart from here, it kind of looks, a little similar to Ethereum Classic. Let's go over here. Let's look at it from this view. So yeah, if you look at it, it's kind of similar how it like shoots up here and then it kind of just levels out, But yeah, overall, we are following Ethereum and where Ethereum is going. So wherever Ethereum goes, we go. Whatever kind of growth, the regular Ethereum has, Ethereum Classic will always grow from that, but just on a little bit of a smaller scale, which is still better because we have sustainable growth long term here inside Ethereum Classic. And that is just a little update here. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Check out the link in the description for free stock with Robinhood and Webull, and I'll be back with another video.